Hey guys, so this video is a little bit different from what I usually do, but I've been wanting to do it for a while. I'm going to recreate one of the many makeup looks that I did in high school. 4 years seemed very long. I went through some phases. I would actually start with 8th grade. That's when I started wearing makeup when I turned 13. And I was like emo, and then I tried a scene phase. And that went through freshman year. Basically started to end with my sophomore year, though I kept some of the same style, I guess. I started to really change. I started to wear more dresses and try to be more feminine and stuff. So that was just like a weird transition phase my sophomore year. Then junior year, I was again trying to be more feminine. I still had some of like that punkish stuff sometimes, but it was still kind of the same looks. And also, it's hard to describe. I would try to be like retro. Just thinking about it, it's so funny. And then senior year, again, some of the same stuff. That's when I started to do things a little bit differently, but not much. Like, I remember my first day of school, I tried to wear a dark lipstick, but I didn't know anything about lipsticks. I didn't really know how to apply it or anything, so it was just really funny. Yeah. I don't really know how to describe it, but it was just like a time where I did try some things, but I really didn't do anything different. I didn't know how to put makeup on very well or anything. I was just like a weird time. So I don't have a lot of the products. Actually, I don't think I have any of the products that I actually used when I was in high school, let alone when I was like a little emo. I wore a lot of CoverGirl and Wet n Wild, and I don't remember what it was. I think it's Wet n Wild eyeliner. I really don't remember. I didn't really know the difference between foundation and concealer. I really didn't realize that. Because of being a teenager and not being able to really buy my own things, like my own money or anything, I would just rely on my mom or whatever. So sometimes I would have foundation, sometimes I wouldn't. Yeah, so what I'm actually going to do is I am going to do one of the things I did and use powder. Now, I don't have the super pale person powder, I just have translucent powder. And I'm also going to use concealer as basically foundation, because that's what I did. Oh boy. Now, there were brushes, I guess. I think I had a couple brushes, but mostly what I would use, it would be, like for eyeshadow, I would use the sponge applicator that would come with the eyeshadow, and then I would use my fingers. Yeah. I would basically try to use foundation if I had it, or concealer all over my face to hide blemishes and stuff. So, but now I'm gonna go in with powder. I'm gonna use, do I have one? Oh, I do have one. I'm gonna use a good old, this is perfect, because it's like dirty. It's CoverGirl. I don't know why. Oh, I have this for Halloween makeup. So, there you go. And I'm just gonna really cake it on. So I was really trying to hide my skin. Oh yeah, you can see it. My hair's sticking up everywhere. Oh, look, almost 14 makeup. Oh, perfect. It's like powdery in some places. It's me. So my brows are a little bit darker than they would be. Oh my god, it's perfect. But yeah, they're darker than they would be. So yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. But I'm not gonna do anything else to them because that's not what I did. That wasn't a thing. So now, what look do I want to do specifically? Okay. So I am going to use an eyeshadow primer because I don't have what else I would use. I wouldn't say prime, but I'd be like, oh, I want to put like foundation on my eye to make like hide the eye veins and stuff. So, but I would use like a cream shadow, basically. Okay. So, the eyeshadow that I had, I did various things, but I would usually just use like a CoverGirl palette. The closest thing I have to that is e.l.f. And then the other thing, I had like this cream shadow that was actually really pretty, and I would apply like my favorite color. So the closest thing I have to that is L'Oreal's Infallible, and I'm just going to use my finger and just pack it on my eyes. Basically the entire lid. I can't really see, so there we go. I'm just gonna, really go in there. Taken back. Then I wouldn't care where I like got it on my eye, basically. I was like, I didn't do anything. Oh, it is messy. And that's the way I did it. And then I'm gonna combine what I would do. So I wouldn't do this much, but let's just do the ones I was trying. I would use, for a more dramatic look, I would try to use darker eyeshadow. I don't have a sponge applicator because why would I? Like, or do I? Do I have a sponge applicator? I mean, I have various sponges. So, no. So I'm going to use my finger. This is a Happy Hour palette. I haven't used it. Oh, I did try the base to see how yellow it was. Because I would go for pinks like I do now. So I'm going to use some pink. And then I'm gonna go in with the darker. Oh my god. Oh, it's like prom. Oh shit. It's so much. Oh, perfect. For prom, I got a Chanel eyeshadow palette, and I didn't know anything about makeup. And I tried to make like winged liner, which I didn't even know what that was. I tried to make winged liner with the eyeshadow and it looked like shit. Oh, I'm gonna use one of my cheap brushes I got from Amazon. And use this because I did have a brush like this and I did not know how to use it. And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna blend it out. Perfect. go in with my finger, and I would do stuff like this, and I'd be like, oh shit, that does not look good. And you're gonna see in a second what I did about that. So be like, oh, this looks like shit? Yeah, it does. It really does, Rhea. Now you're gonna go back over it with more of that green shadow. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. And then I would try to use my puff, whatever, and try to clean up a little bit, and just under my eyes, because I would get fallout and stuff. Now, one thing I would do for some reason is I would often put mascara on first and then put my eyeshadow, and then I would get like stuff on my eyeshadow and it would look all glittery, and I was like, oh, this is great. So I don't have the mascara I use, because I use various ones, but I'm going to use this e.l.f. because it would be something I would use if I had e.l.f. at the time, which I did not. So, I'm going to, just go in there. Sometimes I curled my lashes, but it was only when I used my mom's curler. Mascara. Oh my goodness. And I'm not gonna be super neat about it because that's not what I did. I would like it when it would get on my lid because I was like, oh, I'm gonna cover it up with eyeliner. One time, before I was allowed to wear makeup for Halloween, I did like an emo look for my costume, and I used mascara as liner, and I wore it the next day. Oh my god, this mascara sucks. I'm like really trying. This is kind of new. I don't use it, so is it already dry? Are you serious? Whatever. That's basically how it'd be. I really glob on the mascara though. So let me. I don't want to use my Tarte. No, I guess I have to. This is what I grabbed. There we go. And then the big thing I would do is I've always been into eyeliner. Let me see if I can get the crappiest liner. Do I have any? So, in my Ipsy bag, I think I complained about this. I got this eyeliner, and it's like, no smudge, and it does smudge. So, which is perfect. I think I would use Wet n Wild liquid liner. I don't remember. So, I'm gonna go in with this. And I didn't know anything about eyeliner, so, and this is when I was really emo. Ow. Oh my god. So then, what I would also do is I would go under my eyes with stick liner. This is something that I hate doing now because of this. Like, I don't like to put eyeliner on now. Like this. And I'm gonna do it exactly like how I did it. And then Pete went to this thing where he was talking about guy liner, and he talked about how he would smudge it, like his finger. Oh, what's happening? So then, oh god, the next thing I would probably do, I didn't do this all the time, is I would put blush on. So I'm gonna take my Too Faced little sample thingy. I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna use this puff pad. I hate this. Looks bad. Oh god. I hate it. Oh my god. I don't remember being this ugly when I did this. Maybe because my hair was different. Oh my god. Kill me. Oh. So I found the perfect thing. Oh god, I do not like what's happening. I found one of my mom's old lipsticks that she let me have. I actually don't know what it is. Matte Frost lipstick. But I would sneak these and I would just put them on my lips, and it wasn't good because I didn't know how to put on lipstick. So we're gonna try to put the same effect. I'm really trying to make it look like I don't know what I'm doing. Perfect. Oh my god, I look so scary. I look different because I have different hair. So let me do something with my hair. I think I got it. I mean, I didn't have hair color like this. I had like a magenta. But it looks a little better like this. So I'm like, okay, yeah. I actually took off my lipstick because I felt like this would be more of what I would do every day. Yeah. God, it just looks so weird. So this is the completed look. You know, my bangs, my face. I have, look at this eyeliner. I mean, yeah, cheesy. I have tons of blush on. That was only sometimes. I have like powder just caked on. Nothing with my, oh my, look at that. Amazing. You know, it's a lot thinner, baby face, different hair color, but yeah, this is it. This is the face I did. That looks more right. I promise I don't look like this all the time, so if you like this, I make other videos, so it'd be cool if you check them out, and maybe subscribe. Bye!